Good day everyone. I am Achaya. I am working as an assistant professor in the Department of Agricultural Engineering at SNS College of Technology, Coimbatore. So before I begin the video lecture series, I would like you all to imagine that you are walking into a place where the sunlight filters through the tall canopies and where the air smells of damp earth and the wild flowers and each and every step you feel like that you are cushioned by the layers of fallen leaves. And from the long distance, that birds are chirping and the insects are buzzing in rhythm. Somewhat in distance, a stream of water which fall over the rocks. So, can you imagine what place it is? So, well, it is not just a place, it's living breathing world, that is the forest. So in this lecture, as you all came to know, in this lecture series, let us begin our journey into the world of forest, starting with the understanding what they really are and why they matter. There is nothing but the definition, introduction, and the importance of forest, types of forest, and the threats to forest, and the steps to conservation. So in order to begin, I begin with the definition. Simply, in simple terms, a forest is nothing but a larger area of land which is predominantly dominated by the trees, along with the complex community. Complex community, hereby I am mentioning the, it may be plants, trees, animals, microorganisms, soil, and and various climate interactions. To be simple and clear, a forest is nothing but a area which is covered by predominant trees. Predominantly that area is covered by trees, which is defined as forest. But according to Food and Agricultural Organization, they define the forest as it is a land spanning more than zero point 0.5 hectares. They are more into the terminology and the numerology numbers. That is, the land span more than 0 0.5 hectares with trees higher than the 5 meters and a canopy cover of more than 10%, which is not primarily under the agricultural or urban land use. So hereby they are explaining what is the forest area is different from the agricultural area. Agricultural area is simply that we are using in day-to-day life, that we are farming, we practice the farming practice over there, which is something different from the forest. The forest is nothing but the different from the agricultural land. As for the introduction, I would like to say it is a source of variety of complex living organisms. It is one of the most vital terrestrial ecosystem on earth. Scientifically, it is complex biological communities dominated by trees, shrubs and other vegetations, interacting with the soil, climate, animals and microorganisms. Forests cover nearly 31% of the Earth's land area, which playing the major role in regulating the plant's carbon cycle and also the hydrological balance and also the climate systems. It acts as a natural carbon sinks by absorbing the atmospheric carbon dioxide through the process of photosynthesis and releasing the oxygen, which is the essential for life. Forests also help in maintaining biodiversity and also the conservation of water, preventing the soil erosion and supporting the ecological balance. So to be crisp and clear, Forest, which is a source of life for all the plants and animals that live in it. That plants and animals may be complex in nature. It provides a habitat for many species that may not exist anywhere in the earth. So it is a big part of the ecosystem in the world. They can be found all over the world, and also basically it provides the habitat for wildlife and also useful for the water and soil conservation. So let me explain about this pictorial representation. So by seeing this pictorial representation, we can see the biodiversity conservation and the sustainable livelihood and the wildlife conservation. Let's start it from the forest support habitat restoration. Forest support habitat restoration, which is nothing but they will help in reviving the ecosystem that have been degraded or de-eliminated or damaged, and giving home back to the country species. Next to the habitat restoration, biodiversity conservation is there. So by explaining the biodiversity conservation, I would like to say that forests are the treasure for the flora and fauna, and many of which are not found on the earth. Then we have sustainable livelihood. By the sustainable livelihood, I would like to say the forest will provide everything for living to millions of people, such as food, medicine, fuel, raw material for millions and millions of people. Then the conservation consciousness. It is also the another key role that the forest creates awareness, and it is having the first responsibility among us to protect the environment. And it is also crucial for the water conservation. It helps in maintaining the water cycle in order to prevent the runoff and also recharging the groundwater. And finally, all of this ties back to the habitat restoration. As you can see in this picture, it is a cyclic events. Habitat, from the habitat restoration to the water conservation, everything comes in the cycle. So uh, by completing this cycle, in short, forests are not just a collection of trees. They are complex life supporting system which is very much vital for environmental balance and human survival. Hope you all understand this general introduction about the forest and the role of forest. Thank you. See you in next video. Thank you.